And now Turkey,
Turkey now,
is
where
saying that
President
they might
Recep
enter Israel to help Palestinians. Here's Erdogan, which is what led Israel to say that Turkey should be removed from NATO.
Tayyip Erdogan says his country could intervene in Israel's war on Gaza. He was speaking to members of his party on Sunday. Erdogan made references to the 2020 conflict in Libya when Turkey sent troops to support the government. He also mentioned last year's operation when Turkey's ally.
He's such a watermelon salesman, bro. I mean, he's not doing shit. He ain't doing shit. He ain't doing shit, big dog. Let's keep it at $150, okay?
Azerbaijan took control of the Nagorno-Karabakh region. Erdogan says Turkey could do something similar in Israel, but didn't elaborate.
We need to be very strong so that Israel cannot do these ridiculous things to Palestine. Just as we entered Karabakh, just as we entered Libya, we can do something similar to them. There is no reason for us not to. We only have to be strong so that we can take these steps.
Well, let's bring in our correspondent, Sinem Korsiolu. She's joining us live from Istanbul. Sinem, what are Turkey's options here?
Elizabeth, first let me underline that we're a bit lost in translation in this topic because many international media outlets have...
Oh, here's Israel Katz, Minister of Foreign Affairs. Erdogan follows in the footsteps of Saddam Hussein and threatens to attack Israel. Just let him remember what happened there and how it ended. This is literally like when Saudi Arabia threatened Canada with their own 9/11. I'm sorry. There is no other way to read this other than we wanted him dead and now he's dead. Maybe that's not the case. Maybe there are obviously natural resources that America wanted, such as oil, specifically Halliburton contracts, and Dick Cheney was a massive advocate for this reality for a long time. But having said that, this does unironically read like we wanted him dead and he's gone, and we will do the same to you, which is kind of crazy. I don't know. I mean, do they want everyone to be pro? Actually, that's not true. If Israel did some shit like this to Erdogan, this would be the only way that like everyone in Turkey unites, just like after the fucking coup that failed. Oh God, they're gonna fuck this country up even further. It would make Turks so unimaginably angry. Even those who despise Recep Tayyip Erdogan, like they would become something new. It wouldn't even be like ultra nationalist. It would be like super mega ultra nationalist. They would find a new version of fascism. Erdogan is legitimately a dictator that the people of Turkey hate, by the way. I don't know if you know this, but I'm Turkish, bro. I know. I hate Erdogan. So I know. But I also know my countrymen. I know how they would react. It's understandable, especially after the coup that happened and a fucking referendum that took place that changed the Turkish constitution and turned it into a presidential structure, which gave Erdogan more power. Why did that happen? That happened because everyone was like, there's a fucking coup. Like there's an American-backed coup happening in the country. Turkish citizens are being murked. Planes are being fucking refueled in American military bases. And like Fethullah Gülen operatives are flying fucking F-16s and like, you know, doing crazy shit. If he were to be taken out by a foreign entity, oh my God, dude. Oh, especially as he's like losing his grip on power in Turkey. If he were to be taken out by a foreign entity, that would be the worst possible outcome. Because honestly, he's already on the way out. That's why he's doing all this Israel shit. He knows his influence is waning. He knows that he's like in his last moments of his administration, in his regime, and regime change is coming, and it will be democratic. But because of that, he literally is like increasing the pressure on Israel because he knows Turks overwhelmingly are pro-Palestinian. So he's just trying to capture the attention as best as he can and maintain his image as like the defender of the Ummah, which unfortunately many people outside of Turkey do believe he is. So, yeah.
Translated Erdogan's speech as if he said, we can do the same in Israel. So I have to underline that he gave the Turkish military support in the Karabakh and Libya wars as the reference, which were no boots on the ground strategy for Turkey. This is very important because Turkey has many military involvements, like military operations that it has conducted since 2019 in northern Syria, like the operation in Afrin and other places. And those were on the ground operations. Turkish military were involved along with the Syrian opposition fighter groups. But here he's talking about another example where a Turkish army was involved in technology terms with its armed drones, but no boots on the ground. But Turkish military supported the paramilitary groups on the ground in Libya and the Azerbaijan military in Nagorno-Karabakh. So that's first what we have to underline.
Yeah, you know who else supported the Azerbaijan military? Israel. Azeri natural gas and oil go directly through Turkish pipelines into Israel, which powers like 30% of the Israeli grid. Fun facts about the complicated relationship between Azerbaijan, Turkey, and Israel. That's still very much in motion, by the way. He's over here being like, we're going to invade Israel. It's like, bro, you can shut off the power. Like, what do you mean? You could literally just do this and turn the fucking faucet off. Obviously, you can't. That would be, you know, insane, but... You could.
We understand that he's trying to mean he has the strength.
Weird that Turkey, Israel, and Azerbaijan don't come together and join together against their common enemies, Armenians. No, they do. They literally do. That is a thing that they did. They did do that.
Power to do the same thing for Gaza, supporting the groups on the ground in Gaza. This is at least what we understand. But of course, this speech by Erdogan, I don't think that it was made by a coincidence. I don't think that he was trying to mean something else, but he was trying to show that Turkey wants to be involved also politically in the solution for Gaza, because we have seen Beijing mediated between the Palestinian groups, and there was an agreement that Mahmoud Abbas would be recognized, his group would be recognized as the sole leader of the Palestinians. But now we are seeing that Erdogan is saying Mahmoud Abbas hasn't responded to his request, to his invitation to come and speak in the Turkish parliament. We understand that Erdogan wants to turn a new page on this debate and wants to be involved in the political solution process for the post-war in Gaza. Back to you.
All right, Sanem, thank you for that. That's Sanem Kosioglu live in Istanbul.
All right, let's talk about what's going on in Israel because, but before we do that, here's a really fun moment of an Israeli person radicalizing a dude in real time. Like in a matter of 41 seconds, you are going to watch how utterly repellent this Zionist man is, okay? And how immediately he just brings new people to the cause of free Palestine. It's one of my favorite clips I've ever seen. And it also so perfectly represents like the inability of most Israeli citizens, like their inability to just like be fucking normal. Look.
And what do you think about the game?
I thought it was a good game. I thought in the beginning Israel was better, but now Mali is is destroying them, I think. Israel is not bad. Israel is not bad, but I think
he's literally just like, Israel's not a bad team, right? Like Israel's not a bad team. Like, he's talking about soccer, right? He's like, Israel's not a bad team.
I think Mali is going to destroy them today. No, I'm just talking about football.
Yeah, he goes, I'm just talking about football. No politic here.
I'm just talking about football.
Mali the best, no politic here. Okay?
Free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine.
Fuck you. God, I love this fucking clip, dude. It's so good. It's so fucking good. No politic here. He was speaking Italian. He's an Italian guy. Dude switched up positions so fast. He's like, bro, the Israeli team is good, but Mali is destroying them. I think Mali's going to destroy them. He's like, I'm not talking about politics, man. I'm just talking about the Israeli team, okay? And they were just so repellent and so fucking annoying that he just goes, nah, fuck it, free Palestine. Okay. He's not Italian. I thought he was Brazilian. Why the fuck is he wearing a Brazilian jersey?
It's destroying them, I think. Israel is not bad. Israel is not bad, but
no politic here.
I think Mali is going to destroy them
politic here.
today. No, I'm just talking about football. I'm just talking about football.
Mali the best, no politic here. Okay?
Free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine.
He's He's the one speaking Italian. This is so funny. Fuck you. No, he said fanculo. I think that's like a vaffanculo means is like, what does it mean in Italian? Fuck you, right? He's French. He said, how do you say fuck in the ass in French before switching to Italian? Why did you immediately, like when a dude is talking about Israel in any capacity, why do you immediately be like, oh, I bet you're saying we're killing babies, huh? I bet you are saying that right now. I bet you're saying we're bad and we're killing children, huh? Is that what you're saying? And it's like, I mean, he wasn't saying that, but now he's thinking it. Like, why did you put that thought in his mind? You know what I mean? Why are you doing your very best to associate Israel with like really bad vibes? Anyway, yeah, now that you mention it, actually free Palestine. It's so funny. I love
I
this.
think Mali is going to destroy them today. No, I'm just talking about football. I'm just talking about football.
Mali the best, no politics here. Okay?
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
That's awesome. No politic here. Anyway, that was a wonderful moment. And I think like it's something that I've shown quite a bit. Like it's basically in every facet of like Israeli society where you see it a lot. Oh, speaking of Israel, by the way, Prem Tucker talked to Rashida Tlaib's guest to Netanyahu's heavily applauded address to Congress. He's lost over 150 members in Israel's war on Gaza. My bloodline is being eliminated. I was taken aback about how excited people were for genocide, which is a wild thing to experience, I suspect, in the American Congress when Benjamin Netanyahu, the war criminal, addressed the American Congress and got an unimaginable amount of applause. Asked whether he had ever been contacted by the Israeli government regarding any of his 151 family members killed, Al-Madhoun demurred. They're going to call everybody Hamas. They call babies and embryos inside moms Hamas. So I just don't think I'm going to seek justice from those folks unless somebody forced them from the outside, he said. My information is online. They're welcome to reach out, he added. The only person that reached out while my family was being genocided was Vice President Kamala Harris. Harris had spoken with Al-Madhoun in mid-November. She also wrote to him after his brother was killed, which he says he appreciated. Look, when we're in politics, we're not looking for profits. You have to have people who acknowledge your existence, Al-Madhoun said. But now, even calling for a ceasefire and an end to the killing is being called political. And that's interesting. What? OP is Palestinian American? Anyone not voting for Kamala Harris because Gaza isn't listening to the people in Gaza? Palestinians in Gaza warmed to Kamala Harris, prefer anyone over Trump. An informational canvassing in Gaza showed the U.S. Vice President to be Palestinians' preferred choice as the next president. I mean, I don't know if it's like, you know, I don't know how reliable that opinion is. It's not coming from like the pollsters, the reliable pollsters that operate inside of Gaza. I don't know how much like the Palestinian population. Let's just say, I don't even want to talk about it actually. I do talk to Palestinians in Gaza, and they are not exactly aligned on this, but that's perfectly anecdotal. They're too busy trying to survive at the moment. Arabs are conservative. You think Palestinians are making fucking American social decisions? No, dude, there's one decision. It is who is most likely to avoid the genocide. And yes, I said avoid. Yes, it's the top of the hour. I know I'm going to serve it. I wasn't even trying to do a fucking ad break debate while talking about genocide, and I'm not, but I know everyone is going to start chirping at me. And I know everyone's going to, yeah, as I predicted, everyone started immediately going, what? Avoid? Oh my God. So it's obviously impossible to not do that.